Hey, what's up guys, Azim here from CTech with a brand new unboxing video, and this time I'm very excited because in front of me I have one of the coolest, or probably the coolest looking console on planet Earth, the Xbox One S. S is for slim because this is 40% smaller than the original that debuted with faster processing power. It also adds Ultra HD Blu-ray and 4K video streaming, also eliminating the external power supply. I'm very excited to open this up, take a look into the contents and walk you guys through the setup process. This is the 1TB model. On the front, the Xbox is displayed, and on the side you'll see what is included inside, the contents of the box, and the box is held together by two clear tapes and a green sticker. So slicing these two tapes and the sticker, we could go ahead and open the box up. So guys, once we slice open the tabs and the sticker, we could go ahead, pop open the lid, and the first thing we will see is a bright green Xbox setup pamphlet. It's really basic, but it does explain you how to get started. And the next thing you will find is a small rectangular box on the left side. Inside we have some accessories. I'm gonna pop open this, and the first thing we will find is the power cable, which compared to Xbox One has a significant improvement considering the absence of a giant brick connected to the cable. So all we get now is a simple standard universal power cord. Alright guys, let's keep going. I'm gonna pop open the lid on the left, and the next thing is the HDMI cable, which can handle 4K and is basically the cable that connects the Xbox to the TV. And also guys, the most important item in the box, the Xbox One S controller, which adds Bluetooth for the very first time, doubling the range to 40 feet, and also gives you the ability to connect to your PC or Mac. The controller has also been changed in a few areas, such as adding a 3.5mm headphone jack, so you can use your old headphones while also retaining the proprietary connector for existing accessories. The front of the controller has also been changed with a new, more flash design, while most of the buttons and joysticks are largely the same with some minor changes. The shoulder buttons get the most attention here with a thinner design and improved switches that generally feel a little more solid and responsive, and they have also added a texture to these surfaces on the back of the controller, so it's much more easier to grip if your hands sweat while gaming. So guys, moving on to the back of the controller, there is a battery compartment. The battery compartment needs two AA batteries, to which Microsoft thankfully included in the package. The power button is same and it still lights up in white. Alright guys, so now we got past all the accessories, we can move on to the console itself. I'm gonna slide out the console. Upon first picking up, it feels very heavy. I'm gonna go ahead, remove these foams on the side and the wrapping. So after unwrapping the protective package, my first impression is it is very well designed. I especially like the white color theme. It's something different from the plain all black color that every Xbox has ever been. Now for the most part, I really like this new design, and also it's much more simplified with fewer parts and finishes. So guys, this particular edition is the disc-free all digital edition. You'll just see the on-off, the control sync and a USB port on the left side, but you will not see a disc slot. But guys, we also have the Xbox with the disc slot. It isn't necessary to turn on the console with the on button, as turning on the controller will automatically turn on the console. So guys, get around to the back side of the console. Things have been cleaned back here and neatly arranged compared to the original Xbox. There are 9 ports respectively: the Ethernet port, SPDIF, IR out, 2 USBs for hard drives, 2 HDMIs for different purposes, and a power port on the left side. So on the top of the console, noticeably one half of the console is covered in perforation. This is so the console does not overheat, and also it is an attempt to do in style. Now all this ventilation keeps the system very cool, even with a built-in power supply, so the fan never really spools up. The Xbox can also be stood on its side using a stand, which you will have to purchase separately. Well, there you have it guys, Xbox One S console and the controller. All we gotta do is plug it in and get started with the setup process. Let's go. Finally, it's time to turn on the console. Make sure the Xbox is plugged in using the power cable and HDMI cable runs from the port labeled to TV, well, to the TV. First, push the power button on your Xbox One. Turn on the Xbox One and your controller by pressing the Xbox logo button on each of them. When the operating system is loaded, you are asked to press the A button on the controller. Then you are asked to select the language and the region you want to use. Browse to the language you want and press A. Now it is time to connect the Xbox One to the internet. Thereafter, you are asked to select where you live. If you don't find your country, select the closest country. Then it's gonna tell you it's time for update. Hit start update. Once the update is complete, you're going to have to sign into your Microsoft account. Thereafter, you will be asked to read and accept the Microsoft Services Agreement and Privacy Policy. From here, you will be asked to select your security preferences. Then it is going to ask if you want to use instant sign-in and choose color and gamer tag. And that is it, guys. It will complete the setup process. So from here, it will take you to the Xbox home screen where you can find all the games you want to play. Well, there you have it, guys. Xbox One S, the one we unboxed today, is the all digital no disc edition. The one we have in stock is the one with the disc slot where you can pop in the disc and start gaming.